gasoline. Good evening, guys. South Africa is a movie. I was just watching the president's live now. I think I want to fetch my charger so that my phone can continue charging while it's here. Hi. Whew. Hi guys, whoever's there. Hello, please like. I just went to fetch the charger so that we can still charge out, okay? Guys, please double tap on your screens like this live. And it's about to be fun, okay? Can you guys hear me? If you hear me, just send something, because I'm not sure if my audio is clear. Guys, how are you? Please double tap on your screen to like this live. I'm shocked. I just watched the president's live. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm not sure. I've been wanting to charge this phone and I'm not seeing any reactions or anything. So I just wanted to know, can you guys hear me? Are you guys able to hear me? Thank you for liking. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just say yes. Or just say hi. Hi. Is it Vishnu? Am I saying it correctly? Vishnu. Hi, Vishnu. Can you hear me correctly, Vishnu? I would like to put the charger in, so I want to know if everything is well. If people can just communicate, double tap on the screen. Why does it seem dark? I don't know. It feels a bit dark. Guys, my beard. It feels very dark in here. For a minute. Was it? No, this house is a date. Probably that's why. Hi, Vishnu. I am from South Africa. Where are you from? I am in this joke of a country where I just watched the president address the nation and he said a whole buckle of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. And it's quite disturbing, guys. Okay, it's not clean, but I think it's better. But yeah, it is better. Guys, please double tap on your screens to like this live. I'm in South Africa where this country is slowly but surely becoming a joke. It is very bad. In fact, let me get me a drink. Not me pulling a masakawule on all of y'all. Let me get me a drink. That's bad. Where are you from, Vision? Like, it's still playing here in the background. SABC 1 is still, no, SABC News, I'm sorry. It's still playing and they're still discussing this whole thing. I think a lot will be said, but I think it's also time that the president himself has to step down because this is a joke. It is honestly a joke. You can't say you're leading people, but you're leading people with fear, you're leading people with your private things involved in that whole thing, so it's just bad. I thought I'll sit here and watch some. Why am I not charging my phone here? Because my phone is meant to charge. Ooh, really? Kunjani. I don't know why they're sipping on something. This is not something cute. This is meant to get me drunk. So yeah, as I was saying, um, I'm not disappointed because I expected something like this from Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa has no sense of agency. Ramaphosa doesn't give any apps about his people, like the people that he's leading. He has zero apps to give. That person is the most, I think, selfish. Hi, Andile. How are you? Andile, please like this live. And please tell me, what are your thoughts on your president that on his speech that he just made now? Because honestly, it doesn't make sense. Like I said, I'm not really disappointed in his speech. I'm not disappointed in anything that he said because I expected this from him. This guy has no sense of emergency. Because if it was me, a sense of urgency, if it was me and I was the president of South Africa, the first thing I would have done as soon as the news broke last week Sunday. This broke last week Sunday. We had to wait 7 days for him to come here and say nothing. He literally said nothing. But we had to wait 7 days for that. For him to come here and say nothing. Because if I was the president, this broke out on it was a Sunday when it broke out. Monday was enough because he let it win on Tuesday. Immediately when this Monday or Tuesday at most, I would have released a statement then. And I would have also, even if maybe I couldn't do the whole address then, I had to look into such things. But I would have immediately suspended the Minister of Police and the other guy. Immediately, I would have suspended them immediately. Those are my thoughts. Before I could even address the nation, they would have been suspended. I would be addressing the nation with who's going to replace, what is the way forward, and all of that. But the suspension was going to be done immediately. That is how you gain trust in your people. So you have to wait for a whole 7 days. And sorry, you still put the same man in charge for a whole 7 days. Ramaphosa is protecting his family. They're all involved. They are all involved. They are all involved. Does him say, as I think it's just time that this man steps down. I think it's just time. That man is the most selfish man. Like, he always put his interest first more than the interest of South Africa. Like, he can't even hide that he's a greedy man and all of that. Like, he can't even hide it. Guys, please double tap the screens and just like this live. He can't even hide it that he doesn't care about us. Like, they don't care. There is no way there's something so big because your kids are not involved, your kids are not exposed to such. So our kids should suffer. We should be living amongst drug dealers. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, y'all are benefiting. And that is what you guys want because it brings you money. But who's benefiting at the end of the day? You guys are. Nobody else but you. And we have to keep quiet. State material is being used in a wrong way, in wrong places. People are suffering. You call an ambulance, it gets there 10 hours later or even the next day if possible. But then state resources are being used to transport people's kids that are not even in parliament to school. The question is, if we get rid of him, do you think it's the qualities to run South Africa? Yeah, ne? At this point, I don't trust anyone because I remember personally when Zuma stepped down and Ramaphosa was put as a president, I was very happy. And I had thought maybe because he has money, he wouldn't be that greedy and he's educated, things would change. But immediately Ramaphosa showed his flames from day one. And what puzzles me most is the fact that people still vote for the ANC. People still vote for this man. This man showed his flames from day one. The economy has been a mess since his reign. Everything's expensive. Guys, we can't survive. We work to survive at this point. Fancy things, extras, whatnot, you don't know them, not in this economy of Ramaphosa. Whatever you do, you're doing it for survival. It's not the first time that this minister is being accused of such. And you still say you're putting him... The fact that... I'm sorry. The fact that he even failed to say I suspend says instead he said I'm putting him on special leave, and he went about with all of these things because that's what I'm saying. A commission of inquiry to do what? And other state resources being wasted, state funds being wasted. Next thing then they'll be saying there's no way out, they have to increase the tax. While they increase tax, who's suffering most? We are the taxpayers, and they get more. Hi guys, and they're wasting state resources. There's the Zondo Commission. It hasn't done anything. There's been no results, no outcome from the Zondo Commission. Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Who do I think has the qualities to run South Africa? Okay. When I vote, I vote for the EFF, right? So obviously when they step down, it can't be him and Trump are the same. The difference is Trump we have Kwazu and Trump is just stupid. Yeah, true. But within the ANC, I don't really trust anyone. But I think it would also be better, as much as we don't trust anyone because they are all the same, it would just be better to get someone new, to try out someone new who would put the best interest of the... Okay, they could never put the best interest of the country first, but someone who would try at least to show that he is worried or concerned about the country. Yeah. Because Leona, it's not on. You can't be led by someone who doesn't care. Like, I remember when with the Twitwe issue, he was so quiet. That man was so quiet. And still, like I was saying, that this is not even the second time. This is just now, this year, when Twitwe, we were talking about the Twitwe issue. And Twitwe's mom came forward and said, the Minister of Police lied. He lied to the public. And Twitwe's mom was like, there's no such thing. I think we're just not angry enough as the public. As South Africans, we're not angry enough. We're very calm. And we fight behind social media. That is where we use the tool to speak up. but he lied to the public and nothing was done. Ramaphosa was dead silent. A lot has been happening in this country that needed the president's attention, but not once did the president come forward. He just kept quiet. He'll just keep quiet. One thing Ramaphosa will do is keep quiet, Shane. One thing Ramaphosa will do is keep quiet. Oh, son. Guys, please double tap on your screens like this live. Like, oh, if you're not from South Africa, we are sorry because it's a tough time. Actually, we're not sorry. We envy you right now because it's a tough time to be a South African right now. It's a very tough time to be a South African. Things that we have to face on a daily. And the victims that like what TV because I hide. This person has no sense of agency. This person respects nobody. Selfish. No, man. That's not how we do life. That's not how you do life. Like, oh. Because I just heard now, like as I was watching, like I said, I was watching SABC News, which is still playing in the background. And I was just like, he must step down. He must step down. Nobody's happy because that was the question that if you're saying in 6 months or 6 months, we must take 6 months while drugs are still being issued on the streets, while things are still happening, and when you just want 6 months. Is there no other way that you can deal with this? That reshuffle, do a reshuffling, something. And the nerve that Senzo Mkhulu has to respond and say he accepts it. My guy, like, you're telling us that you accept, like you're being asked because, okay, he's your friend and you know that he was asking you politely to step down, but to come to us and tell us that you accept it like you didn't do anything wrong. I remember how Tobeko Tobejane cried. Tobeko Tobejane had to leave the country because of the attempted murders that she was getting. People trying to... The woman is a mother. And she's all that her son has. But she was... Yo. Nicole, you guys, why are you guys so quiet? Guys, please double tap on your screens to like this live. Huh. I think Madama could be the best candidate, but what's happening with Operation Tudula can cause a split in South Africa. You know one thing about you, listener? I like the EFF. I like the EFF so much. And I liked the EFF even more before the split. You know, before Dr. Mbuyiseni left, before Floyd Shibambu left, you know. I loved the EFF. I've been loving the EFF since. Because I believe that the EFF has always, Malema is one person that has always been opening our eyes to certain things. Funny thing is that, sorry, even when this broke, there were clips of Malema from back then when he talked about Nhlanhla Mukhwanazi and how much of an honorable man Nhlanhla Mukhwanazi is, and that Nhlanhla Mukhwanazi should just be the Minister of Police, you know. So that's one thing about Malema. Malema will say things way before they happen, and things will happen. So it also comes because why I'm also saying Malema, it's because, sorry, the EFF is full of young people. There's a lot of young people called the EFF. got young people, and not just young people, educated young people, you know, that know what they're saying, that understands. We are being led here in South Africa. We are being led by people uh, that were fighting during Hector Peterson's time, people that are using apartheid knowledge, and we're no longer there. You know, they are using the apartheid knowledge. The people that are leading us, that the people that are leading us have been leaders before, like all of that. But I sana. I think, and I also understand frustrations, but I also heard Malema say, guys, not that he wants us to live with foreigners, but he wants Africa to be like Europe, where you can cross around Africa without a passport, or like what is a visa or something like that, where you can just cross around Africa. Not that they should live here or become permanent residents of South Africa. Because that is the only thing that I also don't get about it. But I still continue to vote for the EFF. But that is the only thing that I don't get. That because now it is said, we're reading during the day that apparently in South Africa we have like about 20 something million illegal foreigners in South Africa. In South Africa. I don't know who deserves to be a president right now. I honestly don't know. But we need something fresh. We don't need the ANC. We don't need the ANC. We need something fresh. I want to stand up and go get something to drink again. I don't know if people are still here or not because I want to go get up. I want to get up. Sometimes it helps to just talk about the kind of affairs and everything that's going on in the country. To just get different hits, but oh, guys, the president you have chosen for your country. If you become president for one day, what law would you change forever? Yo, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot that I would bring back or that I would change. Yo, I should just name one. I'd bring back life sentence. How oh, okay, would I change, not would I implement for it? Okay, I don't know, but also like anything that has to do with crime. That is where I'm looking at. Charging of crime. No. You steal, jail. There'd be no pain. There would be no bail. And everything would be done when it comes to the hands of the law. You see how since Mary's case has been running for 10 years, it wouldn't be, everything would be done now. Now, done, like no case would be left for over 6 months. Let's close it. Because we understand with some others maybe we'll wait for results, investigations have to happen and stuff. So let's just say 6 months. But what happens if someone is falsely accused though? When it comes to the bail pass, No, the rule is not that you won't get out of uh, prison, but there is no bail. One thing I've learned about bail is people are able to run away because of bail. People do things and they know, ah, but bail 5,000, and they'll pay the 5,000. People have money, and it's gonna take 5 years. Next thing you know, the docket is missing, and next thing you know, this and this and that. So I'm not saying whatever, but the rule is that there is no bail. Once they say you're a suspect, you're a suspect until you run your race and you finish it. You'll only be able to leave once. With a death sentence, because I'm saying it depends on what you have done. Things like your rape, death, murder, death, and obviously such decisions will only be taken once you've proven to be guilty. If you're falsely accused, I'm sorry, because we still have people that are serving sentences that are falsely accused just because they were found guilty, even though they didn't do it. So that's what I'm saying. If you're falsely accused and everything proved that you're guilty, tough luck, my guy. You're going in there. You are going in there. I think more than anything, I would strengthen anything that has to do with like prison and everything like that, the laws around, and I think that only that would be able to make it better. And whether, I know this might sound harsh, but also foreigners, illegal foreigners, I deal with illegal foreigners. You just said run, but I would deal with them because whether we like it or not, they contribute so much to the crimes that we have in South Africa. They contribute to so much to most of the problems that we have. And it's a pity because most of these things affect us people in the township more than they affect them. Because also today we were reading this and they were talking about hotspots, human trafficking and child kidnapping in Gauteng. And the vow was there. The vow was there, and it's places that you find that we roam around every day. Our kids are not able to roam around free anymore. We grew up in a very nice place where we were able to run around free. We're able to go from one point to another, walk long distances. Now I panic, and it hurts me because now your kids grow up in Barinyana, like you can't fully allow them to express and experience the streets to be kids, because every now and then you're looking at the fact that, ish, what's it taken for a national taking clinic medicine over the border and selling it? Hi. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Like this, I'm saying that I don't want to say this in any way that's gonna sound bad, but mabahabe, guys, because oh, everywhere they have taken over, everywhere. We're not saying that they're not human, but the fact that they are here illegally means that they've committed a crime. I was even so pissed when they wanted to negotiate with the Zamazamas. What are we negotiating with criminals? Number one, they are illegal in the country. That is a criminal activity on its own. Number two, they are stealing. And you still want to negotiate? What exactly are you negotiating? Like, I don't know. Like, anything with these people, like, you see, you asked me a question and I still haven't answered. Because I'm very defeated, because even when you answer, such questions we have to be calculated, because anything you say might just be pinned against you. But in all honesty, these people are capable of everything and they're doing everything. And day by day, they're showing us that they're not scared of us and they don't care. And they've taken over, and they literally say it, that they're going nowhere. They are going nowhere. I'm saying yeah, it's a cruel, cruel world. It's a cruel, cruel world. I don't know. I don't even think I have takes. My day was good, hey? My day was very good. I had a very chilled day today, in fact. Actually, I had a very chilled day. I made some boiki. Um, yeah, some food in there, and it was nice. And I've been sipping on. I'm thinking of opening the last one, but I'm also like, it's late. Don't do it, it's a trap. But I'm also enjoying it so much here, and I think the last one would do. Let me go get the last one, and then we'll put me to bed, because I thought like, I want to go to bed now. Just with a few things and then go to bed. I don't know, man. I can't lie. I'm so much. And how was yours? I can't complain. Honestly, I had a good day. I had a good day. Katlang, katlang. Let me go get a drink. Be back. Don't leave. I'm just coming here. I'm back. This is what we do here, right? This is what Sundays are for, actually. A little bit of something, percentage. How many percent is this? Oh, 12. Not bad. Cheers. And I'm gonna have a good night. Woo! Premium distilled tequila. I don't think I've ever had any nice tequila than this. I love tequila, but this is not giving sour tequila vibes, but bitter tequila. I also love the other tequila shots, all day, any day. Shots. But this is the queen, okay? But I love the bubblegum flavor anyway of all tequilas. So yeah. People are ink. I just saw the savannah. I automatically thought you're going through the most. I think you're a very smart and chilled person. I just subscribed to your channel. Please keep it moving. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angela. You know, let me tell you something, man. This channel, if only maybe I think I also like this vlogging thing. I don't think it's for me. I think I just want to be more on reporting and let's talk general knowledge. Let's learn. Let's grow, because I just grow tired of it very fast. But yeah, it is what it is. You give the people what you would like or what you think would get you where you want to be eventually. But yeah, thank you. It really means a lot to me. Your comment, I'm not going, yo. This is a drink that I drink. I get go wishing next. Probably I am go wishing because tomorrow it's back to reality and we all have to go to work. I hate that, right? But other than that, I get go wish. But look at my skin, it's giving go wish. Yeah, go wish because my skin, I don't know what's wrong with it. It doesn't want to come back. It's giving me two-tone vibes. Oh man. I did go wish. I'm just a girl going through it, trying to navigate this life thing. Because I literally say, I've been feeling dead, or I am dead. But we keep it moving. But it's not even a coping mechanism. Because Savannah, I've always been, I like Savannah. I was a brutal girl at some point, but I'm now a Sadivo girl. I've had too much of brutal. Now I'm a Sadivo girl because it's not too sweet, but it's sweet. It's, you know, it's just like a slice of lemon. Ooh, and all is well. And all your problems are gone, just like that. When I move you over, just like that. But please keep it, like guys, you know some messages are very, oh, dear khothatsa bophelong, you know when you think nothing or like nothing is going well and you're here thinking whatever and somebody sees something great in you, it means a lot. That subscription is like I just received like 100 of those subscribers because you chose to stay and you chose to take in on what I had to say when people are tapping in and out, but you chose to stay and just be like, I'm gonna listen to this, and you gave me an honest opinion and you interacted and you believed in me for a few minutes, basically. Guys can react, like now on TV, everything is like, EFF reacts to Ramaphosa. IFP reacts. We are react. Where are you from? Because I heard a little closer when you spoke. Maybe I thought it was the savannah talking, but like really, my love. Really love my Xhosa people, and you're giving me the vibe. I'm not Xhosa, but in another life I want to be a Xhosa. I love Xhosa people. I love Xhosa people. In another life, I'm surely going to be Xhosa. I am in the Val, so that is in Gauteng. I don't know, I think I should come to Gqeberha one day. I love my Xhosa people. Like I always say, I've got colleagues that are Xhosa, like two of them. I always say to you guys, so then guys are like, I want to be there. December, my TikToks, I live for Xhosa people. I live for Mgiti. I live for those celebrations. Oh, I love Xhosa tribes. In another life, surely I was Xhosa, or I'm going to be Xhosa because I love Xhosa Kesana. And so funny. Like, oh, I love Xhosa people. they're beautiful. They've got expensive taste. Like, I'm a Xhosa. They do things. I should have been married to a Xhosa man. Or I need a Xhosa man in my life. Because kuyaxhoseka sana, and if you see me and you're going to so wakini, and I've been having a lot of Eastern Cape men approach me. And I'm like, why? Why? I even said this at work the other day. I was like, why am I so about Eastern Cape? Guys, they try to give me a sign. Very soon maybe I might be a Xhosa bride. I might be a Xhosa bride. Angalila, angalilu mama, andibona ndinjena. Hey! Okay, I love my Xhosa people. In another life, they know I should be Xhosa. I should be Xhosa. Ngasithetha yho ndingasithetha kaloku sendithi sundiqhelekanga ndizawubethuni. That would be my favorite line. You never cross me because whenever I met you know to hi andile sundiqhelekanga ndizawubethuni. And you know it's game on. Sundiqhela kaupi. Sundiqhela son. Xhosa people are a vibe, hey? If I'm like Xhosa people, it's a 10 out of 10. I give myself a 10 out of 10 because I love my Xhosa speaking people. But now here, unfortunately, I get my Xhosa, I get my suit. But I grew up in a Xhosa environment when I was very young, where I would go after school with Xhosa. So I can speak a bit here and there. But I guess I will really answer that. But speaking it and that has never been like, I can also hear it because like I've been in an environment, especially when I was a kid. So that's yes, but I think my biggest problem was that sending mixes Xhosa and Zulu, like, you know, here and there there'd be a mixture of Xhosa and Zulu. Because along the way, Malukula, Kaloku, you learn, like, you know, you hear Zulu, Kulumi Zulu, here and there. So eventually, because it sounds very similar, so yeah, mixisha nje, Xhosa yafaka neZulu, and it makes sense. And unfortunately, other people hear me when I speak like that. Which tribe are you from, by the way? I've answered already. I'm Sotho. I'm Sotho, but yeah. I'm Sotho, but in my dreams I'm Xhosa. But yeah. What am I tempting you? What do you mean how I'm tempting you? Njani? What do you mean? I haven't said that I'm even tempting you. One thing Savannah will do is make you burp. Sana. Savannah Sana is the Kuinzantoni. Like, I get so easily flattered when somebody says, are you this? And then I just start leaving it and I'm running with it. Look. What I was saying was I've been getting a lot of proposals from Eastern Cape these days. Probably there's a future that side. Oh, Bangan shame son. Eastern Cape Bangan first thing in the morning. Mama Vogan Jota fuck off the app. But I don't think there's anyone else sending a class. Anyone is rude. I don't think I'd ever know. I mean, because compared to them, man, I'm nothing. And as like, I'm a handful. And see the shame, but compared to lots of people that I know, I'm not bad. And you bad, sana. My granddad is from Lesotho as well, so I grew at a house where my granddad spoke Sotho, my grandma spoke Afrikaans, my cousins spoke English, and the rest of us speak Xhosa. It feels like the whole of South Africa is in that house. Okay, I'm not from Lesotho. I don't even know what Lesotho, but yeah, I'm born and bred in Laval. I'm not from Free State. My dad was from Free State, but Habo, initially they were from Free State, grew up in Free State, but Habo came, they later came here, which they've always been in Davao. So I'm a result. I don't have a home. When people go home to Eastern Capes, to Free States, to wherever, home is home. Home is home. Home is home. So I don't have home. But when you must be multilingual. Oh my gosh, how I crave to be like, okay, I do know a few languages. I can speak a few languages, but I'm not as fluent. Like I wish to be fluent in each and every language. You know? You grew up with the whole of South Africa. One minute say, hey wena, ek sal jou trap, ek sal jou wys hoe jou ma is. And then the other minute is, hey wena, mshanyana tlokwana. Penya mona. Yo! Basotho ba re penya mona. Penyetsa ke bone. Hayi wena, send account number wena. There's someone that I know who actually speaks like that. Hey, send account number wena. And then your grandfather was speaking Sotho. Hey, la monna. Tlokwana go tlo bua. And then on the other side, your grand is like, so Bethune, oh no, she's not one. Says my Mexican, ons praat Afrikaans vir jou hou jou berg. Says my Mexican, sy praat Afrikaans. Ek verstaan jou. Jy maak my kwaai. O, ek wil nie met jou praat nie. Nie met my praat nie, jy maak my kwaad. Must have been a very nice house. I can imagine when they are angry and each and everyone is bringing out the fire within them. And I was like, hey, Moenie, nie vandag nie asseblief. And then the other was like, oh, well, oh, guys, it must have been very nice, My cousin spoke English, and then there was like the snobs of the family. The Trump kids, the snobs of the family. I was like, hi. We just want to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, how are you? And at the same time, we know you are like, but how was it? How was the experience? Must have been nice. Like I think there's one thing that intrigues me. I've never been exposed to like so many different cultures. But like my mom and my dad feels like the same person. They've always felt like the same person because like they live very like their homes are very close to each other. Not close. It's like a section. It's like a Taran taxi away, a local taxi away from each other, and they speak the same Sotho because they're both Banabavale, so they speak the same Sotho. Like there's nothing interesting about those people. There's no like, and then we had this, something different. No. They basically live the same life that I'm living. They lived the same life. Just that in different years when then the apartheid era, this was happening, that was not happening. But other than that, they live the same life that I'm living. Like there's nothing fascinating about them. My mom is Sotho, my dad is Sotho. Guys, nothing really. Babora. Families are in Babora and other families are nice. Why was I not putting your family and not be the odd one out, probably in Lesotho or something? Families are in Babora. having a creativity. It's these families that are scared of making kids. Because if there's a lot of kids, when I feel like ons praat Afrikaans met my pa, and then die ander een is like, nee, ons praat nie Afrikaans nie, ons praat Zulu, weet jy. And then hierdie ander een is like, nee, geklop was Sotho. And then ek fihle fela abe like, you know, ke be Motswana re le bua jwang na. Ke kgopela le mpotse. Ke Mapedi ya le ne, ga kgopela. Ya, go fihle mongwe a bolele Sepedi. Ke kgopela 1 2 3 mo a bolele Setswana. Ga re le siyo ga malome ga tsamaya ga etsa what, you know, go siame. Ke tla ibankanya ke le na kole fihle mo Venda mona re ai nda tsonga gapsheni o be monate family tse ding di monate nna tsa rona di a boga re na le di-cousin tse ntši family tsa rona gona makula di-family tse ding di na le bo makula di-exciting tse ding di na le disangoma tsa rona di na ntho tsebo why re na le di-family tse senang ntho tseo why re latswa di-family tsa bana ba banyane it's not that even ba itshwere hantle, it's just that because re itaefe ditlogolo re ifo re itrenyana re ithunyana. Who's going to do the bad things? Who's going to go alofa my friend ngwana afe my friend ngwana re bapadisa ngwana ne re paki a re tse ngwana le Pakistan o mong ha gore one day fela tse re dutse se gore mane sa bona o etsalang chomi ya ke bona ditaba tsa gore re tloka tsona chomi ya re fa why re tlatse difamileng tsa nyane nalamboga a felletswe ke di-blacke tse re cheese tena thank you, Auntie Loretta. Saying you're ashamed to be. It's because you seem like you have the qualities of a person that I would miss when they're not around for even 1 minute. Smile maker, indeed. Raise my brother. Thank you. I'm very clingy. I'm very clingy. I wouldn't want to be. But yeah, I also like my space. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm clingy, but I also like my space. I don't know if it makes sense. Are you going to work tomorrow? Definitely. Because I'm saying, oh, it's like to 10. I need to sleep. We're definitely going to work tomorrow. I'll be up in no minute. But again, I think one thing that made me stay up here for this long was because I was also charging my phone while on this live. So at least because my battery was really low, had I not charged it, it was going to die out, and then I needed it in the morning to listen to for my alarm to wake me up. But Sana, that's why I want a nightcap. I want to sleep because I know it's like days like these and sometimes we are like you can't sleep. So I just want to sleep. I want to sleep. That's something I'm going to do, sleep. That's why I'm having the savannah and I'm mixing with tequila. I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm just trying to kill myself for like a couple of hours. That's all. Daphangela ke kusasa. Yo. I wish guys bangathi sihlale ekhaya ne and then singaphangeli and just get ipay. Like ipay day ingene nje but when uhleli endlini you're not doing anything bokoro nothing. Ingene nje. Like ngiyabonga nozani. Thank you baby. Thank you baby. suppose in Amasava. Dank, babes. Babes. Mind you, we have to wake up tomorrow and do a good morning. Kind of guys, how are you guys? Just get up there and smile. But lucky for me, lucky for me, I don't know. Like the way God built me, like I don't know if that guy was serious when he was making me. Like I don't think he was serious. I don't think God was serious when he was creating me. Because what the hell? How would you even create a person like this? It doesn't make sense. Like how did you create someone like this? That's what I'm thinking, like, was that guy even serious himself when he was making me? How kgonagale? How kgonagale? Ooh, guys, I don't want to mention my job here online. Is it okay? I'm sorry, Angela. I don't even want to say hints or anything that would just get it close. But let me just say finance, okay? But I don't know if that is correct, but yeah. I just personally, I prefer keeping in my that thing, G, not personal life. My personal life is fine. I can be here and everything, but that is one thing that I'm protecting away from the internet. You guys will be Dominique, eh? And come for us. That is the only thing that I'm protecting on this online. So yeah. Because if I just say, hey, it's too much. So Pangela, like as I was saying, I don't think God was serious when he was creating me with himself. Because tomorrow morning, one thing I know about me is that I'll be up no matter how tired I am. When I walk into that office, I'll be so happy. I'll be the happiest person. Like, good morning. And then the ones that are down, I just will. uh, where's this guy? Is 4 years old. Oh, they're talking about the riots that happened in Joburg. Not in Joburg, in Durban, 3 years ago. I was just saying that I don't think that guy was serious. Because how do you create such a cloud of a person and you think it's okay? It's cool, I understand. Do you like going out to clubs or do you prefer chilling at the crib? A bit of both. But I think I've outgrown the clubs thing. But speaking of Skumme, I find myself at the club. Even last week I found myself clubbing, unplanned. Um, and I found myself there. And I was dancing and I was drunk. But especially now in winter, I enjoy this more than anything. So yeah, it's a bit of this or that. It's a this or that situation. Oh, and my battery is green. My battery is green. I've been here for some time now. How kgonagala? I was just saying God was not serious when he was creating me. How kgonagala gore diamond o na le sera sa yankere. If there's one language that I would really like to know, it's Sepitori, guys. Go teng Sepitori. Ke nyaka itse Sepitori. Ke ga o kgonagala gore diamond o na le sera sa Nigeria. The only thing he was focused on was when he was building me, like physically. But another face card, only focused. From there, bye. Nathega, good. Nakokala bomushi. Nasa focus, athega, good. which led to this delulu person that you see now. Because why am I delulu? Other kids are normal. Other kids don't laugh at nothing. And here I am. I'm very much delulu. My friend literally said to me, it's like about a month ago. No, it's not a month ago. I remember it was after I lost my dad. Yeah, it's about 2 months ago after I lost my dad. And she's calling to check up on me. You know how it is now, like a week later. And she's calling to check up. We've been talking, but we calling to check in, like, how you doing? Whatnot. And I answer, I'm like, hi. I remember it was a Saturday and I was driving when she called, and I had just lady busy, man. Buses that are from a funeral, or like a funeral. You can see these people come from the cemetery and they're now going home. And now I'm on the phone with my friend and she's asking, how are you? I'm like, hi, we're good. No, Baba Batolo Siwa Mabitling. And life goes on, and this girl's just like, and I'm good, like. And this girl's like, what are you saying? I'm like, no, I'm just saying, we're good, life moves, and already we have other people that just left there now. So we've got the latest ones that just joined the club, and she just laughed. She was like laughing, and she's like, "Do you even have a serious bone in your body?" So God is creating you. There's absolutely no serious bone. He created fuck off. Like, ayo, serious bone. Ayo. I tried looking for it. I can't find it. But at the same time, I'm such a crybaby. But you will never see me cry. Okay, you will see me cry. But people don't know that I'm a crybaby. Because I've got this tough thing. You come to me, I'll finish you off. But in actual fact, I'm such a baby. I'm such a crybaby. And also, one thing I've seen was that during that time, I tried being so strong. But for the first time when I allowed myself for people to be there for me. But still, it was a bit difficult or different because after that, when it hit, and I was alone. But funny enough, there were times where I still do. There are times when I feel like it's too much to just pick up the phone and call like, Tommy, I'm not coping. Or may help. Okay, let me shut middle finger to my exes. No, that's not bad. Ring finger to my next king. Yes. What does this song say? Dark shivers. Shivers. Dark shivers. Shivers. Still get it. Betty can still get it. I try to keep it to me. I try to keep it to my little baby, but she. How does this song say? How does this song say, guys? Kumbuzeni. It's actually funny the things that we do just to try because of a study was like I was Utah. New car and a new house and maybe they tell like sugar. Mama. Still wonder if the shit is real. Huh? Maybe they tell like sugar. Mama. Still wonder if the shit is real. And she said, short gun, long dick, man. Why have I forgotten the lyrics? Mara swag, my babies. I wake up every day feeling like dark, she really is. She really is. Dark, she really is. She really is. Dark, she really is. Look up to fight like I'm dark, she really is. Okay, let's sing. I find after. Let me just push up. Dlalela ingoma ezimnandi. Dlalela ingoma ezimnandi. Dlalela ingoma ezimnandi. Mamthembu uthanda ingoma ezimnandi. Mamthembu uthanda ingoma ezimnandi. Ndikhule eBlawa. Ndikhule ndingamazi utata. Umakhulu wami. Ndikhule ndimubiza umama. Undikhulisile umama. Ewe undikhulisile umama. Ngezandla ngibetha. Zange ngalibona uthando linje. Uthando lwakho Mamthembu. Abantu benibona mnandi nje. Intando yakho Mamthembu. Bezithi ngizakuqulela mama. Besithi ngizakuqulela mama. Kodwa izulu lakhethe ukukuthatha. So ngiyacela Yesu. Uzumgcina umama. Xehleli nawe uzumdlalela ingoma ezimnandi. Ndiyakucela bawo. Sumgcina umama. Xahleli nawe uzumdlalela ingoma ezimnandi. Uzumdlalela ingoma ezimnandi. Dlalela ingoma ezimnandi. Mamthembu uthanda ingoma ezimnandi. Batha kunceda ukukhala la. Qawula mluku. God was serious when he made you. Do you believe that the universe can speak to you? Speak. Speak. He wasn't serious, that guy. That guy wasn't serious. I'm telling you. There's no way. He was serious. He was cruising nicely. Crazy wine, Nabomush. Cruising nicely. You know, I do believe. I believe in the universe. I believe in the universe because I'm one person that likes manifesting, speaking positivity. I am that person. Like I'll speak positive things onto my life. I believe in the universe. I believe that the universe is listening. I believe in the power of manifestation. You know, I am that person. So definitely, I believe that it can speak to me. The universe is always speaking to us. It's a matter of how are we responding. Can we hear what is being said to us? You know, I believe in the universe. I believe in the universe and the power of the universe, you know. I always say whatever, the things that come to you is the universe responding to the type of person that you are. Because I remember even when I was young, I would say to my sister and her friend, I remember we once had this conversation. I was quite young at the time. I had no business saying that, but I did. And I was like, you know, there's this thing, we were talking and we were chatting, we were looking at it, you know. And I was like, have you seen how something that you love attracts you? Something that you love attracts you, right? Even if you don't love it, but let me say, for example, okay, what I said then was a girl that dates takes a taxi driver. But look at the little bar or taxi driver. But it's not that Ojonaliji taxi driver. You dated one taxi driver and then you've been attracting that thing. So now when you dump this one, there comes the next one. There comes the next one. So you're dating the same person over and over again. You know? And I was like, just like money. I don't know if you've noticed it, but most girls that like are married to rich people or well-off people are taken care of. It didn't start with just that guy. In most cases, I'm not saying all the time. It just didn't start with the guy. But you're all likely. It's something that when you look back, it has always been happening. Maybe even in high school, you were dating the cheese boy. In primary, you've been dating the guy. You came into the world of You know, even then when you don't look at things like that. But you know, they were well off and you see that. Throughout my high school years, I've been dating guys that come from good families that are well off. And I've got no business being a gold digger when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I had no business being a gold digger, you know. But now, and the years later in your life, it's still there. You were 20, dating a guy that was able to take it. If they're not rich, but you know, to the point where you are in your life and you're like. So I believe it is such. And that's why I'm saying, for me, that isn't, you know. And I always say to people that if I'm your friend or I'm next to you and your conversation is always like, I'm there, you should look at yo, back a lawyer. That thing of you always speaking witchcraft upon yourself, it's going to end up being there even if it's not there. We know that people practice witchcraft and all of that, but we've been surviving and it's not there. Why? Because we don't think about it, we don't believe in it, we don't entertain the thought of it. We're not always sitting like, "Balele." So if you're gonna sit here and entertain the thought of witchcraft every day, eventually it's gonna be there. It's gonna stick with you. You know, things are not gonna go well because this is what you believe in, that things are not meant to go well. You know, so I'm that person. I believe that whatever you love or whatever that you entertain, like I said, whatever you entertain will will attract you. It will attract you. Okay, that was my sound. I believe in both. I believe in both. I believe in God and ancestors. Um, I don't know how I can elaborate on that or how I can get deep into that, but I mostly believe in both. I believe even when I pray, um, I ask God for His angels, my angels, to be with me. So I truly believe in both. I believe there's a God and there's our ancestors that are there. I believe that you communicate with them, they communicate with God to open because they're already on the other side. So for me, I practice both. I'm a Christian, but I also practice my spirituality, my spiritual being way. Because even now, I had intentions on my birthday weekend to have a Thanksgiving ceremony, you know, with father and all of that. But unfortunately, I couldn't have it because now it's yo, higher. So it couldn't have made sense, you know, because I planned this from the beginning of the year. But unfortunately, um, I really too much. Because in March, my sister was getting married in March. all cow, sheep were slaughtered, and then me and my dad passed away. We had to slaughter for that. Last month, we had to at the top and all of that. We had to slaughter for that. My mom is still gonna need to be cleansed. We need to slaughter for that, so I can't also have a slaughtering ceremony very soon. So it's just, but yeah, I believe in both. I'm on that time to, it's just my take is that the Bible is originally African. The earth is the woman and God is the sun. Okay. I wish you could elaborate this more. I wish you could elaborate this more. Inzima lento ithatha nje ithatha but the end of the breastfeeding I honestly when they said tumelo ya hao ka pholosa they knew what they were talking about. Your faith will set you free. Tumelo ya hao ka pholosa. Guys, you know what? During the day I was busy and I opened the door. Now there's flies everywhere in this house. Yo. Okay, I'm almost done. Because as soon as the savannah is down, I'm offline. Because this is hurtful. I didn't even switch on the blanket. They look like blanket. How am I gonna sleep without an electric blanket? You know? That's my name for sure. Have you ever seen anything designer with a blush? She still looks this fine. Okay, I'm gonna put on the glasses because the ring light is too for me and the glasses protect me from lights out. Why there, why music, baby? Sing all I want. Good. Oh, I feel like it's singing a Nicki Minaj song. I'm not dancing, I'm a Latin, I'm fond of going like a dancing dragon. Like a dancing dragon. Well, I've been here for over like 78 years. I didn't think this would take this long. And it's all because of Andy. Thank you so much because he held it down. If it wasn't for you, surely this life would have ended a long time ago. A long time ago. A long, long time ago.